This is Joe Rosemaric, and as part of some comments that I received regarding our finesse worm that we tied up last week, I've come up with an alternative that may help people go and get this rig set up. So what I have is a single hook harness, snelled on about a 16-18 inch fluorocarbon leader. Then what I've done is I've taken just a regular sewing needle, I think this is a 16 gauge, and I tied a modified trilene knot. I only did one pass through the needle eye and only did about 3 loops. This doesn't have to be structural, it's just got to be enough to get through your worm. So instead of the original version we had, where you take your hook point and you feed your entire worm through the hook, which a lot of people are struggling with, what you can do is tie on the snell hook. This is only going to be your back hook. Then take this needle, and now this particular bait has a flat bottom, so it is a little bit directional. Start where you want your back hook to go in, which for me is about the middle of the bait. Lay this flat, and then use the needle to drive mostly straight through the body of your worm. Now again, you have the same problems that you had before in terms of keeping this centered, but you can go and it eliminates curling around the hook itself. That was the problem for a lot of people. Now you just got to go kind of slow, and eventually, whoop, there it is. There's my hook eye. Just grab that with your teeth or a pair of pliers, whatever works best for you. And then you just pull the needle to pull this line through here. Now, when your hook gets close, slow down and take the time to try and bury your hook eye and pull it through just like that. Now, all you got to do is tie on a snell on your front hook, and away you go. You're rigged up on your Finesse Plastics on a 2-worm hook. If you need to see how to do that, I've got videos on my channel, but it's another alternative for someone tying up finesse hooks getting ready for fall fishing. So as you can see, we've tied up the rest of this finesse harness. We just tied a snell hook on the front hook of this finesse worm, and if you go and run the worm kind of crooked on the line, that gives you enough length to tie up your snell hook. Then you just go and nose hook your plastic and pull everything straight. We put on a bullet sinker, and we'll tie a swivel here on the end, and there you go. There's your finesse harness on a 2-hook worm.